Welcome everyone to Asian Business Owners, the podcast that explores the real human journey behind building a business in Asia. This episode is the very first one of my summer series, a collection of short and fresh conversations with founders about what's on their mind, the lessons they've learned, and how they're navigating life and business this summer. We're recording at the Hive in Kennedy Town, my venue partner for this series. One thing I learned is that building a business can feel very lonely, and that's why I wanted to record this summer series at the Hive. It's a place where founders can work, connect, and be part of a community. So if you'd like to meet other business owners, check out their 6 locations across Hong Kong. My guest today for this very first episode of the summer series is Vannessa. Hi.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I was the first. I'm good. I'm well.
To introduce yourself, can you tell us what your business is, where you're from, and what's your mood today?
Okay, I'll remember those 3 questions. Okay. So what my business is, I've navigated and sort of pivoted into more conscious life and parenting coaching, working a lot with women who are overwhelmed with, modern parenting, running a business, running a household. So that's what I do, taking them on a journey so that they kind of understand, and you're going to be a mom soon, the journey of being who they were, and then now they're moms and where they want to be.
Okay.
Sort of things, right? So when you say where I'm from originally,
you can say whatever you want.
I feel like I'm a global citizen, so I'm originally from Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, and we've been here 9 years.
And what's your mood today?
I feel excited coming out. It's good to be outdoors. But it's also good to be indoors with the air conditioning. So it's a good mood. I think the weather is good, it's holding out, and I'm glad to meet you.
You usually work from home?
I usually work from home.
Okay. I have a few questions for you. I have six questions for you.
Okay.
This is the format of this episode, so it's a bit shorter than the usual ones. I just want to know what's on your mind this summer. I know this, summer is a special moment where we kind of, well, not everybody, but people tend to slow down or stop working. But as a founder, you never stop working completely. No. But it's slower. You can have time to reflect and to have new ideas and refresh your mind. So first question, what brings you joy these days?
Ooh. I've rediscovered reading. So that's bringing me a lot of joy in just when I have free time, I'm reading, whether it is for work sort of reading or just for pleasure.
Okay.
And what's brought me that joy is not turning on that television. Unless I'm watching it with my family, I don't intentionally turn it on.
Okay. So less screen time.
Less screen time, more time for reading and rediscovering that joy.
And what are you reading? Like,
oh gosh,
so romance or?
No, I'm not the romance sort of person anymore. I do love
anymore.
No, I used to love when I was younger. That kind of feel-good romance. I am into thrillers and crime, but yesterday I picked up a new book called Little Wonders. For the life of me, I can't remember the author's name, but it's set in China in early 2000s. So it's nice discovering new books, new authors.
Cool.
Yeah.
During the year, you feel like you don't have time to read as much as you would like to?
Yes, my day starts pretty early, like 5:40, 5:45.
What?
Get the family out the door for school.
5:40?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, try to fit in a little bit of exercise. So then I'm down at my desk at 7:30 doing all the things I need to do before the meetings kick in or, the proper. So I'm trying to use like a calendar to plan things, but also being more, it sounds like I'm packed in a lot, but I just got to be intentional, right? This is the time to exercise. That's the time I have to do something. Because I've realized that if I hold all this in my head, I think I'm doing it, but I may not be.
Okay.
But if I schedule it, that's how I can say, oh, I've got time to read, and it's rediscovering that joy.
Okay, I see. Wow. So for you, it's like the 9:45 for you, it's like midday.
Yes, I've had a few hours already.
Second question, what's something you've changed your mind about this year?
Oh my, what have I changed my mind about? I think I've changed my mind, and it's just been an ongoing process. It's not like a sudden change, right? the idea of it is a business to make money. Okay. When I started out, yes, I knew it was a business, but I did a lot of events, facilitation sessions, running groups for women that were of nominal fee, right? And that's what I've learned, that if I don't accept myself at a certain level, a skill level, or value that I have something to give, no one's going to value that for me, right?
Yes.
So if I keep giving and keep giving at nominal fees or free, it's very hard to come out of that, because you've already set, or I've already set the expectations, right? So that's where I've changed. I said, okay, I've got to pivot now. I've got to be realistic. If I want to run a business, even NGOs need to make money to help people, right?
True.
So that's, I think, a big shift. But as I said, it's not a sudden one. I think I'm still pivoting myself around to,
It can be uncomfortable. I kind of relate to that because, if you run a business, the definition of a business is to make money. Even though it's meaningful and sustainable and everything, the core of we do this to earn our living, right?
Exactly. It's part passion, it's part, but without that flow of cash, you can't function, you can't run, right?
So what exactly have you done? Like, have you raised your prices or make things from complimentary to
I've reduced the amount of free events that I used to run. The beginning of this year, I had a facilitation session and we had about 14 women attend. And when I set the pricing, I was like, no one will come, sort of feeling. But I did it. I stuck with that pricing. I said, this is me, this is the value. Because if we run workshops, the work comes before the workshop. All the prep work. And then you deliver it, So that's...
Okay. And people accepted the price, right?
People accept it because at the end of the day, they too had so much value out of it. And that's me actually valuing myself, and people will appreciate that, right? There's something. It's not like you're paying thousands for nothing, right? Not that I charge thousands.
We would be surprised how much people could pay. It just depends on how we present it to them.
Correct,
right?
Exactly.
Third question. What's one decision that changed the direction of your business? Maybe it's this. I don't know.
Yes, one decision. I think right now, in this point, we are actually moving my family out of Hong Kong. And that is the one decision I think will definitely have an impact on the business. So I can't tell you what's the outcome going to be, but the impact, one change is that I have started an online community. So it's more an intentional based community instead of the WhatsApp, which is reactive. So knowing that I have to move, knowing that I wanted to create a more intentional space, so I have this virtual community.
Where are you moving?
We're moving to Malaysia.
Malaysia?
Not too far from here.
Yeah, not too far. So where can we join your community? So it's not on WhatsApp? Well, you have a community on WhatsApp. I do have a WhatsApp
community, but as I said, over time I've realized it's very reactive. It pops up, you do something, right? And so the community now is on a platform that I have called Cohere, C-O-H-E-R-E, and it's cascadecoaching.cohere. And that's where I've created two communities, two circles rather, one for women, one for parents. So that there are self-paced programs, there are live meditation sessions, just more intentional. If I want to do this, I go in with a purpose. That's what I want people to feel, because we're constantly overwhelmed. There's so many things around this. So this is a space where we're actually making time for ourselves on purpose, not by accident. Right?
And is this free to join, or there's a membership price?
Yes, there is a membership.
Good.
There you go, right?
Not free.
Not free. The membership price, I've started as founding members at a nominal fee as a cup of coffee. Sort of price. So people will come in, experience the community. There are free events. So that I don't want to also make price something that leaves other people out. But it's a great space. I think we're growing.
And when did you start this?
I started it last year, slow, easy, because I wanted to learn about the platform, learn about what it's like to manage an online community, how to host events, how to put up self-paced programs. So I'm doing it slowly. And with that, as I grow, then now we've got a community manager on board so that we can
Okay.
keep a nice rhythm, and I can, put out more things for the community on the platform.
But when you started, you knew that you would be about to move?
No,
Not yet.
Not yet. That was the intention of eventually I would move. Eventually, this will allow me to travel, wouldn't it? So I can still be there, but anywhere in the world. And then this came up. Then I thought, it aligns.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, I'm prepared for that to happen. So that is actually having me change the way the business is going to be running.
Okay, so you have your community, you run events, and you also have like private consultations with parents.
Yes, correct. I do.
You have 3 different pillars, let's say.
3 different pillars, which I feel comes very well together. Because some people like it to be one-on-one. Some people are okay with a group session.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So the online platform allows for both. If you want a one-on-one, connect with me. If you want a group, we can still run sessions online.
And I guess there are things that you can't really solve in a group, and you need to, like, probably things that people share that are pretty personal in one-to-one sessions.
Yes. Sometimes the group acts as a trigger.
Yeah.
For people to start thinking about it, and then they'll come and go, I think, that got me thinking. I would like,
I see. Okay, next question. What can't you stop thinking about these days?
Oh my goodness, lots of things are on my mind.
I like that it's that you didn't know the questions before, right?
No,
I think it's fun.
Is this have to be business based or just generally what's on my mind?
You can say both.
Okay, so I'll do both. I like that option. So business-wise, what's on my mind is the idea of growing the online community, making it really a meaningful space, right? What can I do? How can we make it more vibrant? What else can I add? How can I bring what I know and share with the community? So that's on my mind. Secondly, if something more personal, is the space that we're moving into. So we're moving into this gorgeous house, and I'm thinking, how shall I decorate it? How shall I design it? So that's on that level, right? To make it home.
Yeah. Have you been to Malaysia before?
Oh, well, we visited it a couple of times to meet some friends and to also look for rental.
Oh, okay.
So that's what
it's for work?
Maybe it's my husband's job, yes.
Okay.
So,
Kuala Lumpur?
outside Kuala Lumpur.
Okay. It's a transition. And I guess as a founder, you are used to change and transitioning.
Yep.
So it's something like part of your comfort zone, let's say. But I feel like it's also, it can be unsettling to move to a new place and have new habits and.
Yes, it is. It's this is the 6th country we've moved to over the years.
Okay. So you're used to that.
That's the thing, you don't really get used to it. You know that, okay, I can make it happen, I can make it work, it's possible. But on the other hand, it's also the same thing. It's like going to a new school as a child. Will I make friends? Will I find anybody? That kind of feeling does come up. Right?
Where did you live before?
So before Hong Kong, we were in Jeju Island. South Korea, then we were in England, then we were in Thailand.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yes, so it's a lot of places.
South Korea.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
6 years.
6 years. Nice. Do you ever go back there?
No, I've been there, done that. It's a beautiful island, right? Jeju is like the Hawaii of the East. But as I say to people, once you live in paradise, it's very different from visiting paradise. And the world, there's so many other, so many places to visit. So I just want to go out there and see whatever there is in the world.
5th question. If we were sitting here again 1 year from now, imagine you travel back to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
What do you hope will have changed?
Gosh, I would love to be seated here saying, Carmen, gosh, the online community, we now have this number of people. It's vibrant. I've met many new experts online because I do host expert events online for talks with the community. Yes, I want to be here saying, Carmen, this has happened. We're now this number of people and meeting all the different experts I have. So we have affiliate coaches in the community. That'll be just lovely to share that with you a year from now.
Well, let's see in 1 year what happens. You never know.
Yes. WhatsApp me and say, Vannessa.
Yeah. Like a bigger community, So more private sessions, I guess.
Definitely, that would be good. More private sessions, helping people, sometimes transition into motherhood, transition to a new phase of their child's life. Because when children grow, you too change and things change, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And not all the women come to me are parents. I do have women who come for coaching who want, just like the idea of clarity, starting with them first, because you want to grow a business, but it's about us, right? Like having that mind shift, being more confident. How do I approach people? Sort of having those shifts and then carrying that into the business.
Okay. Do you have like a method or framework for
Yes, for
private
coaching?
Yeah.
Okay, so I use a range of modalities. My base is conscious life coaching, developed by Dr. Shafali, the idea of understanding ourselves before we go out, right?
Okay.
Because if we work on the shallow outside, nothing's going to change inside. So we're constantly anxious or upset or angry. And the other modalities that I have are neuro-linguistic programming, neuroscience coaching. So I use a range, and phototherapy. Photo cards, So I use a range of modalities depending on how the client is doing in the session. What do I feel they're stuck at? What do they agree they're stuck at? Right? It's not just my perspective, their perspective too, and then we'll work through that.
I was talking to a coach, but like career coach, so different type of coaching, and she was basically saying that most of the time people come to her with one problem, one thing to fix. And they found out that actually the problem was elsewhere. Probably you relate to that?
Totally, because sometimes the outward things are symptomatic of something deeper. And we channel it differently, right?
Okay.
And then when we actually go in and start doing more reflection, asking the difficult questions for people to reflect. I think one of the things that what brings a person to a coach or a therapist is the idea sometimes we want to reflect, but we don't know how.
Yeah.
Because reflection is very quiet.
Yeah.
It's very inward, right?
Yeah.
We're all quite outward in modern society. Yeah, and then they realize, I'm acting this way, I'm feeling this way because of this. But there's no blame, it's just recognizing, okay, it's come from here. Shall we work on this first? And then when we change this, suddenly there's rays of sunshine in different things, Yeah, so yes, totally agree. Totally feel that.
Okay. Sixth question. What's one piece of advice you would give yourself at the start of this year? Because we're in July, end of July now. So if we were back in January.
Go for what I feel deeply and passionate about in this business. What I feel, because it's good to have a business plan and all that numbers, but if it does not align with what I want to do, I'm not going to give my 100%. So if I feel, I'll say to myself, if this is what you want to do, if you want to grow the community, if you want to help, go for it.
Have you felt a bit misaligned before this year, like earlier this year?
Well, the misalignment would come in that, we spoke about it earlier, I want to do this, but the numbers don't hold true, right? So that sort of reality check is also important to have.
Yeah.
But I don't know, sometimes I come from the thought that, if I have that intention, if this is me and this is what I want to do and I have the skills to do it, then I can give back in that way.
I think it's difficult to find the balance between you're passionate about something from your business, so it's easy to give you 100% because it's just, it drives you, so it's easy. But then there are part of the business that is about money and that you need to forecast numbers and handle cash flow and stuff like that. For example, I have the podcast and I have my marketing agency. So the marketing agency is about like cash flow.
Yes.
The podcast, I'm starting to monetize the podcast, but it also it also bring leads to my business.
Yes.
So in a way it makes sense. But it's difficult to navigate the two because one takes time to monetize. You know what I mean?
Totally, I totally know what you mean. Because,
so you feel torn between the two.
Yes, yes. I was thinking about it last night because I was texting my brothers. We were talking about, what were the challenges that we're all facing. And he said, if only I had this skill that you had, I would be bringing in the money, right? And I thought, true, there is gratitude. I feel grateful for a particular skill I have. But sometimes, with so many opportunities out there, I too want to try different things. And I think this is the joy of being in the business. This is the joy of owning a business. This is the joy of the world I'm living in at the right time. At the moment, I don't have to stick by one thing.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have to have an iron rice bowl. I can have different things that bring me joy in different ways. So some bring me greater joy, some not so much, but it brings in the money, like you're saying, right? So I think it's just that balance. But I just feel very lucky to be able to do that. I'm not stuck in one job.
We've gone through the 6 questions, but I have one final thing to ask you, of course. So do you have any recommendations for this summer, whether it's, I don't know, a book, a podcast, a quote, a restaurant to try, a place to visit, a habit you adopted, anything you would like to recommend?
All right. I think I'll go with the habit. So one of the habits is but we always say, I don't have time. I don't have time to meditate. I don't have time to reflect. And I think to break that perception, meditation does not have to be hours. I don't like to use the word meditation because it sends people like, oh, it's so woo. So I said, pause. So wake up in the morning, open your eyes, don't jump out of bed, don't grab that mobile phone. Just lie there, even if it's just for 30 seconds. A few breaths, and just say, today I'm grateful for, and I'm going to. Just that 30 seconds, we start shifting. Because if my hand always grabs my phone, if I break that 30 seconds starts my day. Your brain will start changing the way it is. And that's it. Just 30
I like that. At least we can try this summer, because I heard that it takes like 30 days or something or 3 weeks to, get a new habit in place. But I like that. So tomorrow, people, when you will wake up, don't just get up straight away. Don't grab your mobile phone, and just think about one thing you're grateful for and what you're going to do today, right?
Yes.
What's yours today?
Grateful for waking up, being in my bed. That's how I feel, right? And today I will be more open. So I tell myself, be more open to seeing something that maybe I was close to. I may not necessarily name what that thing I'm close to, but just be more open. So I tell myself,
Okay. So today I'm grateful for the sunny weather finally that we have, because it really plays on my mood.
Right.
And I'm going to, well, there are many things I'm going to do, but no, I'm going to record this first episode of the summer series, and I'm happy to do it with you today.
Oh, yes, me too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carl, for having me.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to have you. I think it was different.
Different is good as well, right? It's allowing us to take risks, do something, not the same.
I heard also something like, do something different to kind of shift your mindset. And the example was, brush your teeth with your left hand. And they said it changes something in your brain. Not like you won't have many ideas the second you do it, but changing things like that. And at some point, it kind of reshifts something in your mind.
Definitely. That's another habit we want to do, right? Just change things, just change. If I always do it this way, try something different. Because once we start breaking things or habits, not physical things, we start seeing the world a bit different, a little bit different. Maybe that will open doors for you. Maybe a new idea might come in. Maybe you'll find a new joy in your life.
Absolutely. Thank you again so much,
Thank you,
Vannessa. Thank you.